Listen up, it's going down. My name's TJ and welcome to my relaxing realm. In today's video, we're going to be going over some of the rarest and most obscure dialogue in Splatoon 2 and 3's Salmon Run mode. There's a lot of generic, random, vague dialogue like tips on how to defeat the bosses, or telling you that during high tide you have less room to work with. So just sort of vague and obvious statements which I won't be including. All the dialogue in this video is going to be from the English version of the games, meaning the dialogue might be slightly different depending on which region of the game you're playing. All the footage was recorded by myself because I play Salmon Run a lot and I like to record and use my own footage. I think that covers everything for the introduction, so without further ado, let's dive right into the ink. Before we get into the rarer dialogue, I thought I'd highlight an easily missable and somewhat rare line, which is when you first enter Grisco but your level is too low. In Splatoon 2, it goes like this. Welcome to Grisco Industries, and congratulations on taking the first step towards financial security. Oh, you're a noob. Look, I'd hire, but it ain't legal. Besides, you'd just be a liability. Come back once you've hit level 4, and I'll give you a job. While Splatoon 3's is similar, they've just altered the dialogue a little bit. And it goes like this. Welcome to Grisco Industries, and congratulations on taking the first step towards financial security. Just got here, huh? Look, there's no way I'd hire you right now. You'd only get hurt, and that's far more paperwork than I'd want to deal with. Hey, don't give me the sad face. Okay, how's this? If you really want it that bad, bootstrap yourself up to level 4 and come back. Then I'll hire ya. Alright, without further ado, I say let's dive right into some sink or swim training. Starting us off, in both games there's some unique dialogue from the training missions. The dialogue is almost identical, it's just in Splatoon 3, they've ever so slightly altered one line. In Splatoon 2, it goes like this. If you get splattered by a Salmonid, or fall in the water, you'll wind up in a life ring. That's bad if you couldn't guess. Whereas in Splatoon 3, it goes like this. If you get splattered by a Salmonid, or fall in the water, you'll wind up in a life ring. That's bad, in case you couldn't guess. From there on out, the rest of the dialogue stays the exact same, which goes like this. To get out of the life ring, one of your co-workers has to revive you with the ring. I'll revive you this time, but it's coming out of your paycheck. There is also a line that's very easy to miss, where you can collect a golden egg before Mr. Gris prompts you to. In Splatoon 2, he says, okay, grab that golden egg. Oh, you've already got one strapped to your back, a self-starter. You'll do fine here, kid. Whereas in Splatoon 3, he says, okay, grab one of these golden eggs. Already got one, eh? You work quick and clean. A gifted go-getter. Moving right along, next up there's some dialogue that occurs when you fail to meet your quota in the training missions. In Splatoon 2, it says, you didn't meet your quota in time. Looks like it's the unemployment line for you, bub. Ha, just messing with ya. I'll let it slide this time. Whereas in Splatoon 3 it's slightly different. You didn't meet your quota in time. Might have to reconsider your future with Grisco. Ha, just messing with ya. I'll let it slide this time. The final piece of dialogue from the training missions that I could find is exclusive to Splatoon 3, which is where Mr. Grizz allows you to leave the training early without learning about all of the boss Salmonid. It goes as follows. Oh, you want to cut your training short? I like your enthusiasm. Consider it done. That takes care of the basic training, so let's move ahead with the real meat of the work, shall we? Starting us off with some dialogue that occurs when you don't manage to collect even a single golden egg during your shift. In Splatoon 2, it says, not a single golden egg. Maybe I should have made you read the training manual. Whereas in Splatoon 3, it says, you couldn't even grab one golden egg? Grrr. Guess I should have made you read the handbook. Next up is the dialogue when you're given a rare Grisco weapon, which in Splatoon 2 goes, how'd you like the fancy weapon, kid? It's one of my favourites. While in Splatoon 3, it differs ever so slightly, saying, notice that fancy weapon you had there? That's one of my special models. How'd it feel? In both games there's rare dialogue for collecting 100 or more golden eggs. In Splatoon 2 it goes like this. What a haul! The sea has blessed you with its bounty. I should think about giving you a raise. Whereas in Splatoon 3 the dialogue goes as follows. So many eggs. The sea provides and it must love you. Remind me to put that in your next review. There's also some additional dialogue in Splatoon 3 exclusively in EVP rank in that game for collecting 150 or more golden eggs during a shift, which goes as follows. Outstanding. No notes, just outstanding. In fact, I'd say the sea's got itself a new legend for folks to hear about. Next up is the rare dialogue that's awarded to you for clearing the highest possible difficulty, Hazard Level Max. In Splatoon 2, it goes like this. No way. You cleared Hazard Level Max? You're as lethal as the sea herself. Whereas in Splatoon 3, it goes like this. You finished the job? At hazard level 333%? Forget the sea. You could best even the boundless cosmos. That's like the sea, except bigger. Right, now it's time to move along to some Splatoon 3 exclusive dialogue, starting with the Big Run dialogue. Losing a match in Big Run results in the following. Time to clock out. Is it just me or is the workday too short? Anyway, nice job on the golden eggs. You got, insert however many golden eggs you got. While for winning, you get, well done. You saved the city and more importantly, increased my egg counter by however many eggs you got. I'll remember this when it's time for your performance review. A crew wipe during a big run goes like this. Crew got wiped, huh? Happens to the best of us. Besides, the golden egg count is what really matters, and it looks like you got, insert however many golden eggs. Let's move along to the King Salmonid's dialogue. If you lose against a King Salmonid because of the time running out, you get the following. Didn't expect a King Salmonid. Thanks for sticking around, everyone. While if you failed due to a crew wipe, the dialogue goes like this. That must have been terrifying. If you're going to have nightmares, policy requires that you do it off the clock. If you win against a King Salmonid and your rank is lower than EVP, you get the following. Great work on that King Salmonid situation. It's like I always say, trust the sea and profits will follow. Yes, I always say that. While if you're EVP rank and you defeat a King Salmon, you get the following. Wow, you took down a King Salmonid. Never thought I'd say this, but you're scarier than the sea. Moving on to the Triumvirate dialogue, which is where you face all 3 King Salmonids at once. Losing to a Triumvirate doesn't give you any unique dialogue, just the regular King Salmonid losing dialogue, but defeating one does. If you manage to defeat a Triumvirate, Mr. Grizz will say this. Is the memo right? You beat all 3 of them. 1 sec. Just making a note on your file that you're not to be trifled with. Now airlift out of there. Then during the results screen, he follows it up with this. It's not every worker who can tackle 3 King Salmonids at once. And here I thought you folks were spineless. Well, I guess you still technically are. If you manage to defeat a Triumvirate at hazard level max, during the results screen, Mr. Grizz will say this. You didn't balk down at facing the Triumvirate at hazard level 333%? I'm not sure I'm comfortable with the level of worker solidarity on display here. Then returning to the lobby and talking to the Mr. Grizz statue rewards you with this. It defies belief that you took down a Triumvirate at hazard level max. Now that's the gold standard I look for in my employees. Since this is your first time, I want to honour your achievement with a special decoration. You established yourself as one to watch, and I will be watching. Can't let a hard worker like you slip away after all. You'll always have a place at Grizzco. Okay, moving on to yet another rare piece of dialogue, which is reaching 999 at all job sites. Achieving this feat and talking to the Mr. Grizz statue results in this. You've finally risen to Executive VP 999 at all job sites. What a go-getter. If I had a whole company of part-timers like you, just imagine the places we could go. Since you've given me so much, I feel like giving something back. We're presenting you with this special decoration. Only model employees get one. Keep showing the others how it's done, won't you? We expect a lot for someone of your talent. I can't wait to see how far you'll run. And lastly, moving on to what can only be described as borderline impossible dialogue to get, seeing as it is only once per save file dialogue that occurs in Splatoon 3. While having Splatoon 2 save data and playing Salmon Run in that game, you get this upon going into Grizzco for the first time. Now then, I'll just check your records. Hold the phone. You're a returning employee. Welcome back. I know how hard it is to stay away. Well, I think you'll find your way around just fine. But if you are interested in a refresher, it's not a bad idea to look over the basics again. From here the player can accept to do the first tutorial again or reject it, and these are the different dialogue options. Accepting it goes like this. Of course. As long as you're following protocols to the letter, it's a safe job. I'm told the helicopter is ready. Shall we head out? While declining the training gives you this. I appreciate the confidence. I'm not sure HR would approve of deviating from mandatory training, but let's not tell them, just this once. Oh, yeah, this may be old news to someone with your experience, but word around the water cooler is some new boss salmonids were spotted in the Splatlands. We usually require all employees to take training courses on how to defeat boss salmonids, but really it's all in the manual. Read that over and, oh, sounds like the next helicopter's about to head out. Why don't you head down to the site for a little sink or swim time? We can haul you, or whatever's left of you, back anytime you'd like. What do you say? Ready for some on-the-job training? This brings you to the second training prompt, which is mandatory, but you don't have to do it right away. You get some special dialogue if you say no to the training multiple times, which goes like this. Understood. We can table that until you're ready. If you return and then say no again, he says this. There you are, kid. I was wondering when you'd show up to finish your training. As I was saying, this is required training for every employee. I know, but you know how lawyers are, or if you're lucky you don't. we're going to teach you how to deal with the many types of boss salmonid out there, including the new ones they've been finding in the Splatlands. You can read all about them in the manual later. The next helicopter's about to head out. That means it's sink or swim time. Are you ready to head down to the site to finish up your training? Saying no again gives you this unique dialogue. Still? That's okay. I'm sure your schedule will clear eventually. That wraps up the video, so I'd like to say thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate you taking the time. It means a lot to me, so thank you again. If you did enjoy, it would mean a lot to me if you could subscribe, give me a like, and post me a comment down below about what you thought of the video. Until next time, bye bye.